Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a knife that I recently got. I'm not exactly sure when this knife actually came out, but I was reacquainted with it at SHOT Show earlier this year. I was at the CRKT booth, and I was looking at some of their new knives, and I came across this one, and I think I had seen it the previous year at their booth. But I started playing around with it again, and I decided that I really wanted to get this in my hands and start carrying it as part of my EDC. And ever since then, I've actually been carrying it. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and I've been carrying it as my primary EDC knife for again the past 2 weeks. I really do enjoy it, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it's all about. This is the Outrage model. Let me see if you guys can make that out. There it is. So I'll go ahead and open up the box so you guys can see the knife itself. So here it is. You got some paperwork in there and the knife inside of this plastic bag. We'll set this to the side. And here it is. Really awesome knife. It looks really cool. It has this really nice kind of elegant look to it. I could easily see this knife as a gentleman's carry knife, but it fits the role of an EDC knife very well, especially with the size and weight ratio. It's really nice. So let's add a couple of dimensions on it. The overall length of this knife is 7.88 inches. It has a closed length of 4.67 inches, and it comes in at 4.5 ounces as far as the weight goes. So there is a little bit of weight to this knife, but I think it definitely handles it very nicely. Obviously, as you guys can tell, this is a flipper. There is no thumb studs on the knife itself, and I really do like it. It is running on IKBS ball bearings, so the blade flies out very nicely and it locks up really nice and tight. Let me go ahead and show that to you guys. There it is. So really nice blade there. The length of the blade is 3.19 inches, so it's a great length for EDC purposes. I think this is definitely a nice medium use EDC knife, so anything opening up boxes, cutting cardboard, rope, things like that, it definitely handles that very well. Blade material is 8CR13 MOV, so very easy to sharpen. You get some really nice sharp edge on it. It is obviously a satin finish on the blade, as you guys can see there. It is hollow ground also, and it comes to a nice drop point, but it does have a nice thick belly right in here, which slices really nice, obviously plain edge on it. So you have your CRKT logo on this side, and then on the other side you have your the name of the blade right there, Outrage, and again this is a Ken Onion design. And then you have your little IKBS logo right there, so that's what it is. The actual design of the handle itself is really nice. This is aluminum handles, and it has some really cool designs through it. All through here, it has some jimping right on the back here. It is not very aggressive, so again, I'm not going to be relying too much on it locking my thumb down, but I'm not going to be doing too much heavy use on this knife. Again, it's a great EDC knife as it is. You do get some jimping right back here in this and the back spacer here. It's a plastic back spacer there. The pocket clip is also really cool looking. It's nice and short, but it is a deep right pocket clip, which is really nice. Tip up carry, right-handed only, so just keep that in mind if you are interested in it. And then you got a pretty sizable lanyard hole in the back here. I don't really throw lanyards on my EDC knives. I don't really use them, especially this one. I think it slides in and out of the pants really nicely. It's a very wide clip, so it definitely clips it very securely on there. But if you do want to go ahead and do that, you can do so. It fits my hands very nice, as you guys can see there. I get 4 full finger purchase on it with my thumb on top there, and then I have a little bit left over right back here. And then on the reverse grip the same. I like the fact that it angles this way, so my thumb actually fits in there really nicely. So it's very comfortable on either one of the grips. So as you guys see, the IKBS bearing system definitely comes into play very nicely when you're flipping that knife out. I found that for the most part the easiest thing to do is kind of push down and in at the same time as I'm doing it, and it pretty much flips every time and it locks up very nicely. This is a liner lock, as you guys can see there. So it locks it up very secure, and then all you have to do is slide it over to disengage it and you're good to go. So this is one of those knives that you can easily adapt it to the majority of your EDC systems, but it's really fun to flip. I kind of sit there all day and flip it, and it locks up very nicely and it flips all the time, which is really cool. And then it rides really nice in the pocket because it is not very thick, which is one thing that I really did like about it, especially if you're wearing like slacks or even if you're wearing jeans or shorts. This knife rides really deep. It's out of the way, but you know, all you have to do is, as you guys can see, it has a little bit of an indention right there. You can stick your hand in and pull it out, and then just flick it out, and it's good to go. So there it is. This is the CRKT Outrage. Again, I was kind of reacquainted with this knife at the CRKT booth at SHOT Show 2016 this year, and I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I ordered it. It's right around anywhere from $35 to $40, so it is a budget-friendly knife, which is really nice, especially if you want to, you know, get something else to kind of rotate in and out of your EDC. And then this kind of greenish, grayish-looking handle is really cool. You know, I have a lot of black handle blades and things like that, so it's always nice to get something that's a little bit different than the norm. So again, this is the CRKT Outrage. Let me know if you guys have any questions.